such an asshole.
AssholeConsulting.com, helping out America's youth and elderly, as long as you're willing to hear the truth. At AssholeConsulting.com, hey Cappy, it's me, Andrew, the British 21-year-old guy from the Big Titted Asians request. This is the kid who is interesting. He was very talented. I don't want to say gifted because it indicates you didn't do anything. I just came out. I'm just good at math. You're just good at math. Multilingual, and then he spent some time overseas, and he likes big titted Asians. And he's like, is there anything wrong? The shortened version is there anything wrong with my life goal being flying across the world banging big titted Asians? And me and every old guy are like, you go, man. You just fucking go. Here's a recap of my life since your response. Left college, thank you. Banged some Asian chicks with really nice asses. Due to a few business issues like malfunctioning stock and Facebook limiting approval for ads for spy cameras, I shut down my e-commerce website. With the skills I got myself a full-time PPC marketer position for the equivalent of $28,000 per year plus 27 days of paid holiday. That's a lot of vacation. Here's the issue. I've been there 12 months and I'm already managing the entire PPC budget of our company's branch. I'm not going to give you more away than that. Honestly, I'm not learning that much anymore. Jobs are jobs, man. You don't learn. You learn to work and you learn about your industry, but jobs are not there to enhance the quality of your life. Jobs are there where you give up part of your finite life to other people to give you money so that you can then go live your life. Don't be like these delusional, chicky poos over in Western countries that think the career should be rewarding and it's my center of life. You will ruin your life if you make work the center of it. So don't expect it to, it's boring now. It's supposed to be. Every job sucks. I have multiple videos out there called All Jobs Suck. Just search All Jobs Suck. And I didn't realize how many I made, but I guess people don't listen to it. And they're all got pretty good hits. So please go through and watch those videos. Honestly, I can easily get a $7,000 to $10,000 salary upgrade by switching companies. I've been offered to sign a contract for $35,000 2 months ago, but I turned it down because I thought I wasn't good enough. I was so fucking wrong. I now have the skills to get a higher paying job, which I wasn't able to at my first try. The problem is that 2 months experience isn't that much for the average dumb millennial. Well, for anybody. Should I bullshit on my CV? I can easily lie to an employer's face, and I don't really give a fuck either about the company or the one I'm working with now. No hard feelings. Employers don't give a shit about employees. All right, I have no problems about lying on resumes if you can get away from it. But the problem is, if you've only been there, that's verifiable. They'll find out how long you've been there. All right? So I would not lie on numbers like, what's your GPA? They can look that up. Unless you want to go the route, and there's nothing wrong with this strategy, we have this complete bullshit resume, and you hope, or you're playing off of the laziness of HR and recruiters to not verify any of that stuff. But the things that are not concrete, that cannot be proven, lie your ass off all you want. Well, don't, but I have no problems fibbing on your resume whatsoever, because corporations and employers lie about job duties all the time. But you can't lie about your address, your GPA, when did you go to college, do you have a degree? You could get a fake degree at a diploma place online for, a couple $100, okay, but they might check to see if that's a legitimate school or not. So there's just, don't go crazy with the lying, and then the amount of time that you've worked at a place that's verifiable, and they'll probably figure that one out. So I wouldn't lie about that. The corporate world is a fucking joke. Everybody is lazy and incompetent. Once I get my foot in, I can easily outperform most of my colleagues like I'm doing now. I know most HR people are too lazy to even run background checks. Well, maybe not. I mean, again, there's a strategy. You could go after that half that aren't going to check up on it, which is perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. But I would almost come up with two different type of resumes. One that's complete BS and one that is impossible to verify BS. If that makes any sense. If they do, I could switch to another job. I'm literally bombarded by job offers. Well, that's a good position to be in. So here's my questions. What faults do you see in my plan? If this works, should I just change my job every 3 to 4 months, claim that I worked in my previous position for 1 whole year, and climb the digital marketing corporate ladder? P.S. I haven't given up on my goal to live in cool places like Vegas and Seoul and bang hot Asian chicks with fat titties. I learned my lesson from the Spy Karma Shopify store This time I used Jungle Scout software to find high sellers on Amazon with over $12. Okay, that's different. Oh, more stuff. Thanks for last time's advice. I'm sure this reply will be just as useful. My life is steadily getting better day after day, and I'm looking forward to the day I will get to thank you in person, hopefully before my 22nd birthday. Well, there's no rush. Look, a lot of times life is... You don't determine when you're going to be successful. You can help accelerate it a little bit, but it's not like, oh, I must have... I mean, I thought I'd have my house paid off by the time I was 30. I made the erroneous assumption thinking that with really good grades and a really good work ethic, I'd do well in baking, and I didn't because I just can't... I couldn't get... They said if you get a surgery, you can open up your mouth even wider, and if you remove your teeth and get dentures, the banking community really likes because they could suck really big cock. But I just couldn't do that. P.S. Shout-outs to Matt Tran, who I found out about from you. I would have never thought of getting this job if it hadn't been for him. Awesome. Yeah, Matt Tran's awesome. Engineered Truth. Go look it up on YouTube. P.S. I bought all your books. Amazing. Here's a message for whoever is watching. Stop being a fucking faggot and buy Cappy's books. Plus, pull your credit card out, you fucking ass. Out of your fucking ass to start making positive change with your life, for fuck's sake. Oh, thank you very much. All right, I had some other questions here. Okay, the $35,000 job is not on the table anymore. I have an interview tomorrow with an equally paying one. Getting hired in this industry really isn't an issue. If you're skilled and you have proper qualifications, it's extremely easy to get hired as a PPC specialist, high demand, valuable skill, which is not taught in universities. In addition to that, I have my language skills. That's right, you got 4 different languages. I've all managed a way bigger AdWords advertising budget than most employing companies would ever need to manage. I'm not going to mention it. All of the recruiters are desperately begging me to show up for interviews. This must be what it's like to be a hot girl. My main issue is being able to schedule appointments without my coworkers finding out. P.S. Another bonus job of changing jobs 2 to 3 times per year so that I can redeem way more than 27 days of holiday per year. There are limitations to this amount. If I lie on my CV and say I spent 8 months at each company, I could have 3 to 4 years on paper experience of $60,000. Okay, look, here's... This is just the old captain. Don't lie in your resume for now. For now, just hear me out on this. Let me explain why. Don't lie in your resume. Because if this market, the PPC labor market, is that much in demand, then the laws of economics are going to work in your favor. And whether you got 2 or whether you got 8 months, I mean, you're talking months. Most people are looking at years. You're talking months. Just apply with your resume. Say, now they're underpaying me. I think I could get more in the market. And what I've done there has been excellent. You know, tell them about the amount of budget you're managing. And if the market is that hot for people with your skill level, they'll pay you more. But inevitably, just get to one place and stay there for 8 months. I know for you young prepubescent kids who like, you know, Asians with big titties, I know that seems like forever. Just stay. 28 is pretty low is what I'm saying. That seems pretty low. And especially if this is an in-demand industry, okay, get up to 35. You got another interview. And hey, you know what? That's fair game. If your current employer ain't going to pay you what market rate is, fuck them. Fuck that. You just go. And then you know what you could do? You could say, I got another job offer from this guy. What are you guys going to do to match it? The recruiters are banging at my door. You could play hardball with your employers. And they go, and then they might get pissed at you because how dare you demand, you know. I mean, you could, but it's just like girls. You could play one, you know, you date multiple girls. You don't have to settle for this. You could go over there. You got 3 girls. You could just, you know, or in your case, anyway. So for now, just be honest with your resume. Get 6 months to 8 months, maybe even a year, whatever it is you think you got to get. Once you get to, like, say, 30,000. Sure, keep your resume in there. If someone comes in and offers you a job for 65,000, hell yeah, take it. But just get the amount of years or months experience, apparently, in doing this stuff, and then start applying. And then you don't have to lie in your resume anymore. This could be one of those rare instances where the market is so skewed towards the employees, the applicants, and not the employers. There's actually an element of meritocracy. You don't have to lie in your resume. You don't have to be skeezy. You just have to say, hey, I manage this budget and I've only been there 2 months and you are in desperate need of these people. Would you like to hire me? Good. fucking pay me. Fuck you, pay me. So that's what I would do. All right, so in short-term plan, if you get another job offer for 35 grand or whatever, fine, go take it. But then just stay with that one for a little bit. I know it's going to seem like forever, but just stay there for the 6 to 8 months or whatever it is in your opinion that like, hey, once I get 8, I could go make 65. Well, fucking do that. Get 8 months experience and then start going bargain hunting again. But then always keep the option open. You know, like if all of a sudden someone comes knocking at your door and say, we heard about you. You're the man with the magic touch. And I know you've only been here for 3 months, but we're willing to offer you 75, 80 grand. Well, fuck your current employer. You know, just have some. You come first. You come first and fuck your employer. Because your employer would love to fuck you over. Maybe not consciously or maliciously, but that's inevitably what happens in the end. All right, what faults do you see in my plan? All right, I already told you that. If this works, shouldn't I just change my job every 3 to 4 months? No. All right, and we already addressed that. Okay, so he took care of your questions. All right, you guys got questions. You need an older brother. Go to America's Older Brother at assholeconsulting.com. Send me your money, but send me your questions first so I can quote you a price on how much money you should send me. And then when you do, then I'll answer your questions. And then, since we're talking things like careers and college and housing, these are big investments, and if your little $35 video might be worth it every week. Little bit of money. Just think about this. If you could have paid me $35 20 years ago, say you would have majored in stupid shit, would you have paid it? The answer is yes. All right, we'll see you kids later. Toodles.